it's called friends is cell. If this is cell, then this adds 0. Okay. Next error. It's not called profit transactions, it's called transactions. Next error. It's transaction. Okay. And oh, okay. I have forgotten something. We need the skills. We need the accounting skill, and we need the where is BR something here? It's the broker relations skill. So we need the skills as well. So we'll do this later. And first of all, we extend our user by broker relations, which is just an int, and accounting, which is just an int. And we don't want all skills, we just want these two. The others we don't care about. Of course I have to delete my whole database again now. User ag0 and user br is 0 as well. And in the update, we skip this for later, and we update the skills. When user skill timeout user is now, then do something. But now we need skill timeout, which is a UTC time, and then we do import qualified eve.api skills as sk, and we do skills is lift io sk.get skills with the manager and the API data. Case skills of query result time and skills. Then we do something else. We just ignore it. The first thing we do is, I mean the last thing we do, we update the user ID and say user skill time out is the time, and the other thing is update UID user accounting. We set to find accounting of skills and update user broker relations to find R in skills. Find level of counting ID and find level of broker relations ID. And we put them here. Counting ID is something and broker relations ID is something. And what is accounting? Update skills. Accounting is 3446 and broker relations is no, broker relations is the other. 16622 is accounting and broker relations is 3446. Okay. Skill ID, skills, and it's now we have to do a look into base and into data.list. And is it find or something? Find, okay. Case find skill, and this is the ID, the level, and the level, the skill points, the level, and something we don't care about. Then we need the skills. If we have a skill with a level, we return the level. If we don't find it, we return 0. So this is pretty basic Haskell for the ones still interested. We define an inline function here which gets, because find gets called on every skill. We select the skill and look when the skill ID is the ID we are given, and if we find this thing, then we get the skill back and we can just extract a level. If we don't find it, then the level is 0 because the skill isn't injected into the player. And we do this 2 times here, and that's it. And yep, in the foundation we have a user skill timeout now as well. And then I have to delete everything again. Okay, it's sk.skill in update. And we have okay. We have the SQL error I mentioned because we have to delete the user. We have to delete the transactions. We have to delete the infection standings. We have to delete the corp standings, the API, and did I miss something? Where is the user? Oh, I have to. Now it's gone. And the transactions. Because if I just press enter, it does the save thing and don't delete it. Transactions, the fiction standings, the email, the corp standings, and the API, and that should be it. 6 tables, was that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Now let's check everything, and when the update works, we can do a commit and then we do the other stuff. And yeah, we got a lot of tables created again. And of course we are not logged in anymore because the account isn't there. We just create the account again. We put in the API key again. And it still works. Okay, and we can update, and now it runs. Yep. Woohoo! I sold something. This is new. Or I bought something. It's not clear from the thing. Now if we take a look into the users, we should have broker relations in accounting 4. This is exactly correct. Great. This is great. Now everything works. What did we... Oh. What did we change? This looks all correct. Um, this is all correct, and we now have a new version online. Yeah, we'll look at that later. And now we can take a closer look at this thing here. It's not profit chars, it's where do we need it for? It's user. Okay. And the transaction, yeah, I don't care. It's price cents. ch.br. That's correct. It's table user br. Do I have to do it this way? Okay. Faction standings is incorrect. It's faction underscore standings. Yes. Faction underscore standings, where is it? There is it. And it's not named standing, it's named faction standing. The ID is not faction ID, it's faction underscore ID. And it's not char ID, it's user is t dot. T is transaction, okay. Transaction. Yeah, it's t dot user, it's the same. Okay, next one. This is, of course, this is corp underscore standings. And it's corp underscore standing from corp underscore ID. Where, and the same problem again here. User is t dot user. Price is, of course, it's price cents. And in transaction it's station underscore ID. Transaction is transaction dot fee and transaction dot tax. No underscore tax. And it's only fee and tax. And this was correct. Now if we look into the transactions, okay. Where we have to check not null but is null. We do this, okay. Now we have taxes in here. Are the taxes correct? That is the next question. We have an item of 1,500. We don't have such a huge tax. Something is wrong. Now we need some more SQL magic. Update transaction set p null tax null and go. And now we can update them again. And now we should have still wrong. Oh, I forgot the quantity. The price will get multiplied by the quantity and then... Oh, okay. On an item worth, let's take this, 630k, we pay 500k taxes. This should be correct. Let's check it. In the old tool, which reports this. think we need the transactions. No, we don't need the transactions. We could check the buy order from the third, this one. 938.782.24. That's correct. Okay, the formula seems to work, so we just have to copy paste it. What I'm doing now is escaping the line ends and this turns the whole thing correct. And now I have to escape strings because they have to be double quoted in Postgres for everything around tables, and strings get single quoted in Postgres. So content is single quoted, tables get double quoted, and that's why I have to do this here. Okay. This is okay. Now I'm interested to see it. Okay. 59. Where is 59? In? Oh. Oh, I understand. I forgot to escape these beasts here. Okay, raw execute. Raw execute was in which package? Database persistent SQL. Of course I meant the SQL in camel case, not in... And it's persist dot SQL. Okay, how to get a key to a persist type? Okay, time for Hoogle. Hoogle to the rescue. Is persist in it? Persistent is in it. We want to get a key of A to a persistent value. Okay, I got a typo. Don't need that anymore, we don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore, or this, or this. This we don't need as well. Persist value. Did I make... Yeah. Okay. And we want to go from a key to a persist value. Is a key a persist field? That is the question. that was it. Thanks for just a good search engine. We had a type of key and we want something per this value, and we just plop our type signature in there and we get the right function. So we don't have to wade through books of documentation. Okay, this is launched. I want to set this back. Okay, and now if we update everything, permission denied. Yay! That is just PG admin thing. Okay, we got the neat group and it is member of neat group, and we grant everything on neat to I hate this because we did the import. Whoa, the program crashed. Nice. Because we did the import as admin user, everything has now is with admin rights. So, oh, this was the wrong database. I wanted this database. Now we have the yeah, okay. Select everything. Neat can select everything in this thing. Okay. And now we we shouldn't have an password? What the hell? I did not change the password. Okay. Password. PG password neat. The default. And I just set it to neat. And why is it crashed again? Something like this was it, wasn't it? Okay. No? What the hell? What did I do? I just put that user in the group. Oh. Valid until... I don't care. 2100. Now we can log in. It is put an expiry date on the need account. That is strange. But it's a database error, not an error in need, so people have to figure that stuff out. But we updated, we just updated, and I wanted to check if the transaction taxes will get calculated correctly. Transactions, and we have taxes. Yes, oh, this is good. And we should have stock, in stock, yes. +1, -1, +1, -1, okay. Now comes the fun part. But first of all, we commit. Yep. In PHP it looks like this, and this is ugly. You can stare at the screen for some time, and I'm going to the toilet for the moment. I'm back. And to spice things up, I got a beer. Beer and coding is always a good idea. Always. I tell you. Okay. What do we have to get? This is getting long. One of the longest handler functions I've written yet. Calculating profits. First of all, we have to... well, we can just drop into RunDB and do something. First we need... okay, I got a good idea. We need the transactions which we get from select list, and we want like here we want transaction user to be equal to our user, and we want to sort descending on the transaction what was it? Transaction time, datetime, transaction datetime. And we want to have the stock greater than not equal to 0, and that was in stock. Was that the correct operator? Yeah, last statement must be an expression, yada yada. Okay. That is an update. What is a filter? Get me the filter operations. Assign a field by division. Okay. Okay, it's not equal. Okay, now we get the transactions. And update we update the profits and we fmap this into the select list, and the update profits takes a list of entity transaction, returns a list of entity transaction. Yeah. Okay, we update the profits of, we take the first element, case, no, if transaction, what was it, type? Transaction, trans is cell. Trans is cell. Oh, of course the function, not the type of x. If we have a cell, then we have to calculate a bit, else update profits of x's. And if we have the empty case, profits empty is empty. Okay. Now if we have a selling transaction, we filter by filter by the function y, and it's not a cell function. And this is the type ID. Transaction type ID of x equals the transaction type ID of y. And we filter the rest of the list. That are our potential buy orders. Okay. And of course, as we go from last to first, we have to reverse this list. Oh, I can't update the buy orders. I can only update these sell orders. I thought I can do it in one pass. Oh, this gets ugly. First we want to reverse it, and the last call is update profits of um, the profit we made. Um, the remaining ones, and the rest of the list is um, the updated X and the XS dash. Yeah, and the type signature of these things are very likely longer than the implementation. if transaction type ID of the t dash is equal to transaction type ID of the CT, then we do something. I should wrap that. Then we do something else. We continue with we continue with the O, the prof, the entity t dash, the entity ct. No, we skip this one. Okay, we now have a transaction found. Yeah, it could be. Model transaction in stock. Of the thing we want to M is the maximum of the transaction transaction, what was it? Quantity. The transaction quantity of t dash. Oh, no, not the maximum, the minimum. And the transaction quantity of oh, this does not work. What's going on here? It's I'm programming an accounting tool for EVE Online. Better said, I program version 2.0 of my program. And I just finished my first beer. If you have further questions, you can join the TeamSpeak, and you should probably mute the stream. And yeah, you can talk to me directly. It's no problem. And the stream can hear you as well. So it's not these awkward I answer questions that no one hears. Oh. Okay. Okay, we want to subtract m from both of them. First of all, we want t, and we want the transaction quantity is the transaction quantity of t plus m, and similar for the CT we want the transaction quantity is the transaction quantity of CT minus m. And the profit is is the transaction price cents from T from the cell minus the transaction price cents from the CT times the quantity we book. Okay. Now we can call it recursively. Profit T dash dash and CT dash dash. I mean prime is update profits from the changed transaction, the changed profits, and the changed things, and finally we return profits, the change T and CT dash prime. Okay, if we don't find it, we just do this thing let in oh, of course not CT, but we want the profits from the rest, that is TS. From the rest. And we don't have... Oh, and I mix everything up. Oh, I hate these wrapped values. Nein, nein. Was habe ich dir eben gesagt? Dass ich hier noch lange mache. Hier. Kannst du die Tür machen? Jo, schau. Okay, where was I? We have the object with the profit, and we have the entity, and for this, of course, we have to construct the entity et t dash again. The profit is this, and the ts is that. And then here we have to construct the entity CET and the T dash dash. Okay. Now for the part where we don't want to change something. We get the profit, we get the T dash dash and the CT dash dash from the O prof and TS, and we return prof dash dash T dash dash and entity CT colon CT dash dash. Does this compile? Okay, no, obviously not. 89. 100. Of course I meant prof. Hundred and four. We don't need the profit. Plus apply to prof f mapped into transaction profit of t dash. Okay, this compiles. I hope it's okay. This is horrible. Because what I do is I walk the transaction list once, and every time I get to a sell order, I reverse the tail of the list, use the buy orders and update them in the process, then reverse the list again, and then continue to walk the list. And now we have a lot of transactions, and we should be able to just do update all or something. Update. This should be it. this was it. Did we get any transaction updates? Oh, okay, because the profit is none, but we a lot of quantity was null. Okay. That was the problem. Now I have to delete all my transactions. Okay. Do I now have data in it? I have. I have some profits. Are they correct? That is the question. Zydrine. This looks correct, because if I take this number, subtract this number, and subtract this number, I get this number. Let's just verify it. Did I make a mistake? There's a bit more profit. Is my profit calculation wrong? I have an easier way. I just look onto the server. This is the wrong way around. Transaction date time descending. Now let's compare this. Broker fee is nearly correct. Okay. Transaction tax is also nearly correct. But the profit's wrong. Why is the profit wrong? Oh, I did some errors here. It must be transaction in stock or transaction quantity. That's the problem. Now I kill my database again. Not the not the live server. That would be horrible. Restart the server. Okay, now we can do an update. Okay, and if we refresh the data now, okay. Something is weird. Oh, because I denote them with negative numbers, I have to inverse it, otherwise it's all bullshit. Does this compile? Yes. So we delete them again. Restart the server. That was too quick. Okay, now we update. That looks way more reasonable, because now we see that in stock is 0 for sell orders, so we booked them successfully. These we didn't book successfully. And these are already these are still in stock. And the profit still differs from what I have here. $776K. Now I'm sick and I'm calculating it myself. Um, where's my calculator? I already closed it. And Zadrine we bought for, okay, 149880 minus 142500 times 15913 divided by 100. This is the 1 million. The 1 million profit we made. But why isn't it done correctly? I just put a debug in here. Transaction type ID, item has profit. Okay, let's do it again. Delete the... Oh, we just need to clean them. Now we have no left, and... Oh. The update did its thing. And the update is still wrong, but oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Item, what was it? Nope, not here. Here. 39. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I need to do Cabal build to get. Compiling takes long. That's it.